Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah. Greetings, brother. Uh, nice to be here live with you today on
Good
this wonderful
afternoon,
broadcast.
Mr.
Yeah. Greetings, brother. Brother Trust.
Welcome. It's a pleasure
Yeah.
for
Thank
me
you very much.
to have you as my guest.
And I'm
How are you
also very
doing
pleased.
in Nigeria? How is the conference?
Okay. We are all trying our best. We are fine to the glory of the Lord. And
How's
how is South Africa today?
how's the conference going?
Okay, we are still planning, we are still pushing to ensure that everything goes as we all want it. Yeah.
I know it's fine. It's fine. It's Sunday. Most of the people went to church.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So what is our center of discussion today?
That's good. Okay. Are you getting me? It's like we are not live. Are you getting me? Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
I can hear you, but it seems like the network, like you're having a network problem because it seems like when I talk, it takes time before you hear me.
Yeah.
Can you put on your earpiece?
I'm thinking that it's better we try and make people understand what is TBC, what is the vision, and especially educate people.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So if I understand you clearly,
I don't have one right now,
okay. I think we'll manage like that. We'll manage it just like that.
but
So
you can go ahead.
okay, all right. It's quite a privilege
Can
being
you
with
hear
you.
me?
Yeah. It's quite a privilege to be here live with you all, especially our beloved members of the TDC community, those who have actually gotten
Can
to
you hear
the
me?
unfortunate side of this wonderful opportunity. Because the reason why I say on wanted side is let's say a lot of people out there, got misinformed while they were to come into the TBC community, and it's not really something that they live to see the light on time,
What I'm
basically
trying,
because so many of
what
leaders, okay, so many of so-called leaders, those who claim to be leaders, who actually have some people beneath them, who really, those people they introduced into TBC, they didn't really get the vision and the mission, the purpose why we are all pushing this mission to get better results. So you see, this is more or less like people who have been under the shadows and umbrellas of their uplines. Okay. Now, most people, as we have come across, and I believe Mr. Trust too, we bear witness to this. Most people came into TBC in the past with misinformed informations. There have been people who have been fed with wrong informations on the vision and mission of TBC. Some people tends to even tell people that hey, join TBC, this is something that will really take a long time. This is something that you invest into, you put your money in there, and before you know, you become a billionaire and all of that. Really? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Now, if you might have been in this situation, like you've been among people who have actually been in this class, who fall under this class, yeah, sometimes good things happen to us, and it may not come the way we expect them. Okay, so many people are still under those dreams in which their uplines, those who introduced them to TBC, might have told them things that are not really the truth, things that are not really in line with the policy, because some people go as far as telling them that, yeah, TBC will be compatible in maybe 3 months' time. Just join TBC. I was one of those people that they say, hey, you know, there is something that comes up, because they know, whoa, Tindy likes anything that has to do with online. They know that I'm someone who loves things online, and I have been in so many things that has to do with online, and I never got lucky to get something that is very genuine, something that is durable, something that is reliable, like TBC. So when I got that information, I wasn't really having cash at that time, but it was the time
Yeah.
in which you want to come into TBC, you pay 5,000 naira for registration. If you want to make investment, you have $100 investment. Okay, so it was like, wow, okay, this opportunity comes up, and they say this would be compatible. That was what I was told when I was to join TBC. They say this is to be compatible in 3 months' time. They say you can cash out in 3 months' time. I say, really? I say, okay, I don't have cash with me, but okay, fine. All I need to do is to what? Use this money that was given to me to keep. Okay? So the money I really even used to come into TBC was never my money. Okay? I used the money that someone gave me to keep for him, money in my custody, to come into TBC. So you see, this means what? This is misinformation. First month came, second month, third month, and I was nowhere close to what?
Ah,
Cashing out on my currency. So you see, it's more or less like misinformation. But what will I do? Like, okay, I'm already in. Okay, so all I need to do is to accept it the way it is. Okay, the way I was told. Later on, the whole thing seems like even the person who introduced me did not really get the concept that clearly, because he just told me what he believed that he was fed with by his own upline. So what were I to do at that very
yeah.
moment? I say, okay, now I have about over $100 to pay. That we're talking about over 70 something dollar to pay. I say, okay, since it's like this, uh, let me just bear with it. It's my cross to take, to carry. So I later on figure out, like after like some months, about 6 months, and I keep relying on this very person for send button, send button keyword. It got to a time I will have to remind the person that, come on, give me, what about the send button for this week? Uh, that we don't have data, so we can't get it right. So that he will be giving me, and I will be earning more. So it got to a time I got tired. The week that his offline tells him that, hey, you don't have I didn't get data. I don't have data to go for send button meeting right now. So and I felt like, come on, what is this? Like, for me to really survive in this, to know what is going on, I can get the first hand information myself. So I felt tired. I got tired with the whole thing, and I decided to what? Go for studies. Okay. I decided to go to read from my Kringle cashback office. I start everything, following up everything. I can't really remember which brokers I first of all got my hands on, but all I know is that, yeah, I started just reading about TBC. I came
Yeah.
across some videos that had to do with, uh, like the past divisions, past brokers, and I was like, wow, okay, since it's like this is cool. Okay, I keep on reading, digesting, getting the whole information. I went as far as what, saying to myself, okay, you're in these already, and you have to really understand what you are into. If you might have spent, because to me that was a very big or huge amount of money. That was a serious, huge amount of money that it's difficult for me to really have such for myself, you know. So I say I cannot just use such a huge amount of money on in coming into TBC, joining the something I can't even explain to everyone or anyone I intend to explain to. I don't have full knowledge of this, and then I felt challenged. I picked up the challenge myself, and guess what? Today I am Tindi the Tibician. Today I am myself. Today I am a TBC broadcaster. Okay. Today I've become someone who is so viable in terms of what? The mission. I have the zeal and the passion, the love. I digest the, 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 the things I've come across in order for me to learn. Things at my exposure there in the blog, I became a good student of the blog. I believe I'm a good one because that has groomed me into what? Become a broadcaster. Now, before I even became a broadcaster, on a normal sense, I love explaining things to people. I love having a peek of what it like, having idea about something, you know, understanding it better. And then since I know that I have the potential, I have the ability to explain to the understanding of the people. And I felt like, whoa, come on, I've been in TBC. Okay, now a lot of people I know out there are misunderstood. I've been misunderstood. You know, I've been taken or brought or introduced into the TBC community without them getting the true vision and mission of TBC. So this actually gave birth. These reasons, what really happened to me not wanting that same thing to happen to anyone out there, I decided that yes, I am going to become a TBC broadcaster. And my mission, my aim of becoming a broadcaster was to help others understand, was to make others who have actually been misinformed while being introduced into TBC to, to be liberated, that they have a second choice. They have option. There is always an option. They can choose to what, follow up with the TBC policy, with the mission and vision of TBC. And once they do that, they will be able to understand and they will see towards the beauty in the heart of even the author of this wonderful community and author of this coin, that they can do it, they can make a difference. In fact, if I can make an impact by what? Explaining, even though it's one person that understands TBC, then it simply means that what? They can also do it. So the best thing is for them to understand that what? They can do it and they can do it for the better. So let's not give up. If you have been misunderstood, if you have been misinformed before, if you've been actually highlighted that yes, this is the way to do this, you know, and it's not really the right way to do it, but because you were told that that is the way, it doesn't mean that because you got into the TBC community by an unfavorable kind of sponsor, then you want to give it up. Now, guess what? Me taking up this challenge today have made me who I am. Okay, the person who sponsored me, I have become his own adopted sponsor. Far beyond that, I have gone as far as what? Becoming the adopted sponsor of the one who sponsored my sponsor. You know? So this is how it is. It is about what? The education. You get the education, the concept, you digest the system, you will be able to move ahead. Now, if you keep on thinking that, okay, this is how it is, you keep on complaining, you keep on bringing excuses, stating in some negativity into the community, believe me, it's not going to take you anywhere. You are not going to benefit anything. And guess what? You are going to lose that at very big scale. The reason why I'm saying you are going to lose that at very big scale, it's basically because, guess what? Look at the opportunity in TBC right now. If only I came into TBC as a result of what? Admin credit. And right now, there is a promotion going on that you can be the best of yourself. Now, the TBC mass adoption team is a challenge as I see it. The way I digest it to some area in which I can center it is what? It's a challenge. It's a challenge of you being the better self of your or better product of yourself. You being a better product of yourself. Now, this doesn't mean that You as a TBian, yeah, you came in through someone, but it doesn't mean that you should keep relying on someone to feed you about things when it comes to TBC. Be up and doing. Pick up the challenge. Mass adoption team is a place in which we are all called to be leaders. We all have the potentials, and we are being called to receive training, to take in training, digest the training, practicalize the training, and be the best product of TBians that we can be. We can be the meek and not just waiting backwards, thinking that other people can do it. Okay, I was once someone who was so dependent on people, dependent on my upline, that what? I need this from you, I need this from you. But guess what? Brother Trust has just unveiled the truth in the to the community right now. Because him bringing me forward right now, I feel the same way in which they are feeling right now. I felt it. This is my experience. This is my experience I'm sharing with the TBC community. Okay, so Brother Trust has actually unveiled this out to you, and just believe, know that what the true part of you, it can actually showcase within the community, and you will make a difference. You will make impact in this community. You will help us grow. We will build this together. Do not relent on anyone at all, to be the source of what? Your information and your data and your understanding about TBC. Yes, we need each other to also further understand. And that is why even our magnanimous TBC admin is not leaving us out of it. He always try to guide us. That is because what? As flocks, okay, we need a good shepherd. And TBC admin is a good shepherd. So let us be good flocks, and thereby what? Receive the training through mass adoption team in order to embrace the spirit of what? Shepherding. Let us shepherd all those people out there. Let us reach out together to people who are out there, who are yet to join us in our system, and let us do this together, because this is a call for change. So let us understand that TBC education is the first key factor to embrace us into taking abundance, into feeling and experiencing abundance, because TBC, it's all about abundance, and abundance is real, and scarcity is nothing but artificial. So once you get the education, you follow up with the system, you always keep updated, because people, everything involves sacrifice. Now, for you to actually go through the system, you have to sacrifice something, which is what? The ability to learn, the ability to what? Digest, the ability to sacrifice your time. So there is sacrifice in it, and let us understand this, that this is good, and I'm so happy that Brother Trust has actually invited me, that okay, let us deal with this once and for all. And I believe that my own past experience is now what? It's now in my past. It's now in my past, and that's why I'm calling upon each and every one of us who has been introduced into the TBC community towards and most a false information, or maybe through a tricky medium of coming into the TBC community, that you can make a difference. You can change it, okay? You can become the best of yourself by taking the TBC education, and let us embrace this mission and vision with passion, love, and respect. And let us keep up going, because you can make a difference, because I made the difference. And guess what now? I believe that I'm doing my little best to help in building TBC community. And you can as well do even better than I have done, and even that I am doing. So thank you, Brother Trust, for bringing me up live here. And this looks like you just called me to actually unveil my past experience to the people who are in the same shoes that I've been in the past before. Thank you very much, Brother Trust. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's it. That is it. I'm so shocked. It's not easy for people just to come live and share your experience, because I also been into the same situation that you've been through. So just for the purpose of the live, I think it's time for us to share our past. So let us share our past. so people understand where we are coming from. I joined TBC is going for 5 months now. Yeah, 6 months. So the way I come to TBC, I come with a highest expectation. How? Because the person who introduced me to TBC, we are used to what we call public coins. And the public coins, most of them are exchangeable. So when I heard about TBC from the person who invited me, the uh, first mindset it was like, okay, if TBC worth such amount, means that I'm going to exchange my coin wherever I feel, because this is what the person who introduced me to TBC have told me, that this coin at the end of the day you'll be able to go and exchange your coin to wherever you want with Bitcoin. Most of us we believe in Bitcoin and stuff. So this is what I have in my mind until until I realized that I was totally wrong. I was totally misled. Okay, so what happened is that I spent close to, just imagine, I spent close to 2,000 US dollars.
Oh, dang. That's much.
Can you imagine? And
Yeah.
if I might say, and that 2,000 US dollar, when I find out that that 2,000 US dollar never went to the TBC admin, it went to the pocket of
The division.
of my sponsor. You understand? So
Yeah.
this just because of the lack of the knowledge. And then what I notice is that most of the people who have joined TBC, most of the people who have joined TBC, yes, most of the people who have joined TBC, they have to understand something, is that whatever cents, I say cents, you have spent, that money never went to the admin. This is the truth that you have to know. So if one of the leader, come again, if one of the leader or your sponsor, whoever, have introduced you to TBC and maybe have sold you the coins and stuff, all the money that you have paid went to his pocket. So there's no way you can just stand and say, I spend my money to TBC, and they, no, what the admin is asking you, because there's something that you have to understand. The admin saying what? He's saying that we need to pay our administration fee. What is the admin fee for? Because people don't even understand the admin fee. First, you are not forced
Yeah.
to pay that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Second,
It's an option.
when you register for free. Okay, you register free with the admin credit. Okay, so basically what is happening in the system is that when you register, you first receive your coins. Like now, you first receive up to 30 coins. Okay, now who benefit? Your sponsor. You join for free, you receive the coin. Okay, now it's up to you to pay the following month to maintain your account and accumulate more coin. Okay,
which is a
you
very
understand?
great opportunity.
So the system now, what is happening now in the system is that for those who are are willing to help the community to grow, that is where admin have come with a marketing plan. It's not an MLM because people have to understand. It's not a multi-level market. It's a marketing plan. Okay, a marketing plan whereby each and everyone who put more effort is awarded about that. Okay, yes. So it's an option. Now, how the
Yeah, yeah.
admin
People and
now,
people
where
don't
are these
know.
revenue
People
come
don't know that
to
through this.
pay the reward of each and everyone who is giving more, who is putting more effort. Is very simple. Each and every time that people that you introduce to the system renew their back office, paying the admin fee and accumulating more coins because they believe on they believe on the TBC coin. I don't know if you understand. So now what will happen is that
Yeah,
the 25 US dollar is going to be deduct into the 50% will come to you. And yes, that is, you know what, people have to understand how we can build TBC if we don't finance the project. Okay, so now how are we financing our project? How are we supporting the vision? Is with our contribution. Okay, the TBC, the Kringle Cash Back Office is back up with the community how contribution. We are self-regulated. We are debt free. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to
yeah.
mean. So what is happening is that TBC thinks.
Uh-oh. I think your network have issue
Okay,
right now.
am I? Can you allow me to finish? Then you'll take over.
No, come up.
So what I'm trying
The
to
network
say
took
is
you
that
out. The network took you out. Come back again.
what I'm trying to say is that people have to understand we have a marketing plan in TBC, and now how are we going to build our community? We need Bitcoin. I heard people saying, why are we using TBC and then we are paying our back office with Bitcoin? Listen to me. This is a big mistake. This is a big mistake. Why? Because I will make it clear for each and everyone. Because we are building the economic of TBC. And TBC is not well known around the world. Okay? But TBC, because it's not well known, we need Bitcoin because Bitcoin is partially already accepted by not the majority, but most of the IT, the technician, they are accepting Bitcoin. So we are using Bitcoin to build our own economic. When we reach our economic, we are no more going to use Bitcoin because everyone will know about Bitcoin and everyone will use Bitcoin. and everyone will accept Bitcoin. Now, what will happen in the system is that we'll have what we call, because I don't even think that, but I want people to understand that there will be a certain time where we'll have what we call a transaction fee, because the TBC will be accepted already everywhere. So there's no way you need to pay for admin fee. You will only be a deduction fee on each and any transaction. People need to understand how cryptocurrency work. People need to understand that
Uh,
when we were
hello,
building
brother.
Bitcoin in 2008, people, okay, I'm coming.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to say when Bitcoin,
There's a little difference. There's a little difference within our coin with the coins in the market cap. So on the
okay,
side of
am I back now?
even at the side of even when we get to economic phase, there is never going to be anything
Can you hear me?
like a transaction fee, because this is where the big distinction
Can you hear me now?
within the abundance based kind of cryptocurrency and let's say the public coins, that's really the
Hello?
difference within the
Can you hear me now?
the two different sections. Yeah, I can hear you. So we have to understand
Okay,
that this is a great
let me
opportunity
go
for
ahead.
each and every one of
I
us.
was trying to say
So
Bitcoin. Let
if
me just cut short with the story of Bitcoin. Bitcoin
if
in
each and every one of us
2008,
understand, I think I'm hearing
is
myself again,
2007,
like I'm hearing
2008.
your words again. So I think we are
Remember
having a
that
connection
Bitcoin
issue.
was not well known, and
This is
people
getting
who have
interesting, and I
promote
think we are going to come
Bitcoin
back again
today,
because I can hear you still talking.
we are using Bitcoin today, but we don't know the
Okay, like
history
what you
of
have said
Bitcoin.
before is coming back now.
Bitcoin
The words you have
went
used before are
through
coming
the
back now. So
same
I think we can just
chapter than
end this broadcast right now
TBC
and
today.
come back for the next one, right?
Okay. So when we were maintaining the website
Yeah,
when
I
we
can
were
still hear you
promoting
up to now.
Bitcoin,
I can hear the talks
people
you have
were
done before.
maintaining
It's
their
coming back.
account with the MasterCard. They was paying cash. They was using Visa